Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Guhan from Department of Computer Science and Engineering at Sethu Institute of Technology, Virudhunagar. Today I am really excited to share with you one of my favorite topics, which is optical storage system in data storage using laser technology. You know, I always find it fascinating how something as simple as light can be used to store entire movies, games, and or even your favorite songs. So before we start, here's a code that perfectly matches our topic. Light gives us the power to see, to communicate, and to store knowledge. This code beautifully connects our topic because optical storage literally uses light, laser light, to preserve knowledge in digital form. So let's get started. So first, what exactly is optical storage? It's a data storage technology that uses laser light to read and write information on a reflective disk. Things like CDs, DVDs, and Blu-rays. Optical storage completely changed how we stored data back in the 1980s, starting with the compact disc or CD, You all know about the stories. The disk surface has tiny pits and lands. Those represents the binary values of zeros and ones, which computers can easily understand the language. Some common forms of optical media includes the CDs, which is the compact disc, which stores music and small files, and the DVD, which is the digital versatile disc, which stores the videos and softwares, and the Blu-ray disc, which is the stores high definition movies and large data. It is non-volatile, meaning your data stays safe even when there is no power. That's one of the reasons why it's been used for so long in backup and distribution. Now, let's take a look at the main components of the making a optical storage system. First of all, the laser diode. It emits the laser beam used to read and write the data. And next, the optical lens system, which focuses on the beam precisely in the disk. And the spindle motor. The spindle motor rotates the disk at the right speed at optimal conditions for reading and writing. And the photodiode detector, which captures the reflected light and turns it into the electrical signals. And servo mechanism, which moves the laser head smoothly along the track where we do the operations in the system. And finally, the optical disc medium. It is actually a disc which has multiple layers for protection and the reflection. All these parts work together like a mini orchestra. Each one has its perfect sync for the system to function accurately. Now, next let's see about how optical storage actually works by a step-by-step process. The disk is inserted and spun by the spindle motor at a high speed. The laser beam is projected on the disk surface, and the surface has the pits, which is the non-reflective, and the lands are the reflective surfaces, which representing the binary data values. And when the laser hits a land, it reflects light back to the media that sends a binary value of ones. And when it hits a pit, the light is scattered and it also gives the binary value of zeros. The photodiode directs the reflections and convert them into electrical signals. The controller decodes them and sends it to the data to the computer, and we see or listens the music. So let us see, it is a real-time example of playing a music. When you play a music in a CD, the laser continuously scans the disk and reads the data in zeros and ones and convert them into a sound. This is happening in the CD application, all happening in real time. Pretty amazing, no? Right. Let's talk about the Properties of optical storage. The storage capacity is CD, which is it is of around 700 MB, and in DVD it is up to the 8.5 GB, and in Blu-ray it is of about 50 GB. In the data density, it is very high because the lasers can read and write with extreme precision. If we come to the durability and portability, discs can last more than 20 years with care, and they are lightweight and easy to carry. Speed and reusability is a main thing which tells about where some of the disks are write once while other like CD-RWS can be written many times. So optical storage combines long life, good capacity and portability, a nice balance for many uses. Like any technology, optical storage also has its pros and cons, which are the advantages and disadvantages. So the advantages which are it is a high storage density. It stores an amount of large data in physical format in the format of bits and lands. It has a long shelf life where the data remains fully accessible and can be used at any time. And it is so safe from magnetic interference. So it is unlike the magnetic storage devices, it is immune to store the magnetic interference. It is easy to distribute. The distribution processes are easy to handle by the users. It is so cost effective for large scale sharing for achieving purposes of large large scale products itself. So if we come to the disadvantages, it is a physical vulnerability, which is it can be easily scratched or damaged. You all know about the CDs in past also. You will all know. Slower performance, slower compared to the hard drivers and the SSDs. They are and they are limited rewrite cycles. The limited rewrite cycles tells about finite number of erase and write cycles before degradation, and it has a hardware dependency. It needs a dedicated optical driver to run, and the processing limitations. It is not ideal for high-speed data access. It is only for small time data random access also. So while optical storage is great for achieving and distribution, it's not the best choice for modern high-speed applications. Now, where do we actually use optical storage today? Let's look at some of the real-time applications. Entertainment industries. All you know. CDs, DVDs, and Blu-rays are used for movies, watching movies, and listening music and playing games. It is also used for software distribution for in which in operating system and software installers, and in education platform like e-learning content and video lectures and digital libraries. And it's also used for the healthcare in long-term storage of MRI and CT scan images. And it is also used in the main purpose of backup solutions in which it is for companies and individuals to achieve important data safely. And the key benefits are what? It is reliable and affordable and even environmentally friendly since it does not rely on magnetic fields or power to keep data safe. These are benefits of the optical storage system, like reliable backup and achieving cost efficient distribution and compact or durable and environmentally safe. So, and that brings us to the end of the today's session. I hope you found this video both informative and interesting. If you did, please don't forget to like, share or subscribe. It helps me to create more such educational videos for you. Let's end up with one last quote that beautifully wraps our topic. Light is not just illumination, it's an intelligence stored in motion. It reminds us how the same light that helps us to see and can also help us to store knowledge. Thank you, thank you so much for watching this video. And this is Guhan signing off. See you in the next video.